So we're back at it again with another video. Welcome back. In today's video in my channel, which is your channel, we have Natasha DENONA in the house. And if you're ready for today's video, keep on watching. Mwah! So Natasha DENONA came out with not one, but two face palettes. They're Eyes and Cheeks Essentials. They are $59 for each. They're made in Italy. Duo Glam face palette includes both eye and cheek essentials in universal neutral tones with 5 ultra pigmented eyeshadows in Natasha DENONA's iconic buttery smooth formulas. 2 highlighting shades featuring a brand new formula that uses a Japanese technology to deliver an extreme glow. My boxes came all beat up, fucked up. They're falling apart, both of them. So they had a rough time. Thank God that the palettes are perfectly fine. And look at this packaging. It's just so luxurious, so bougie. Look how thin the palettes are, and I find that super convenient. They're the perfect palettes for traveling, for everyday looks on the go, if you just want to throw them in your purse. It's the first time she creates this packaging, and to be honest with you, she killed it. Like, I'm loving the packaging. Let me show you this baby inside. This is the lightest palette, and they provide maximum color payoff, minimal effort, blending seamlessly, and vibrant ultra pigmented. I'm gonna be swatching this palette for you first, and they are pressed pigment shadows and blushes with a comfortable texture. So this is a cream blush right here, and this highlighter, it is on a new formulation. This blush feels very creamy, but it does feels like the blushes that we get in her other palettes. Highlighter, it's not cream, but it feels so creamy. Look at this. Oof, like, you have no clue what I think about this highlighter. Like, this highlighter got me on another level, for real. This is a matte neutral pink, and the highlighter is a high shine light champagne. This is the inner corner. It is a sparkling metallic universal light nude. That is so stunning. That looks wet. The transition, it is a matte light medium nude pink. And then the crease, it is a matte medium nude. And they're swatching so smooth. The outer corner, it is a sparkling metallic medium rose gold and nude. And then the smoke is a matte dark neutral brown. And all this was only one swipe, no double dipping. That's what's up. And then now we have the dark palette. This one looks yummy. This one is my favorite out of the two. I'm gonna tell you that of rip. That's it. It is what it is. All right, let's swatch them. The highlighter feels so yummy. I really don't know what feels more creamy, the blush or the highlighter. That's how creamy the highlighter is. The blush is a matte medium dusty coral. The highlighter is a high shine and medium champagne. The other one was a high shine light champagne. But the other one to me looks champagne. This one to me looks more golden. See? You even see the gold shift. The outer corner, it is a sparkling metallic medium dark rose wood brown. The transition is a matte medium warm brown. I love this transition shade so much. And the smoke is a matte deep neutral brown. This is the inner corner. It is a sparkling metallic light medium warm taupe. And the crease, it is a matte medium dark mahogany. Now it's time to pass to the application part of this video. I'm going to be bringing you all up in my grill, and I'm going to be showing you how I created both of these eye looks. Come here. My hair is all over the place. It doesn't want to stay down. Look at this. What the heck? I don't know what else to do with it. Just this is what it is, and that's it. Hopefully it's not distracting you that much. I'm washing and prep my skin, and I'm going to be showing you, of course, how both of these babies look on bare skin, no makeup on. I'm going to be applying the light palette in this side of the face and the dark one in this side. I'm going to be using my Classic Cheek from Sonia G with the cream blush. This brush applies cream blushes like no other brush. So let's see. So the first pass, it didn't really give me that much pigmentation, barely nothing, so we do have to build it up. Let's see. I mean, it gave me a little bit more right there, but... So this is 3 passes, and this blush is very subtle, really, really light. And I'm actually digging my brush in there, trying to get the most I can. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me try to apply with the finger, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get way more pigmentation with the finger than the brush, just because it's a cream blush. Which not really, this is just what it is. This is the pigmentation you're gonna get with the fingers or a brush. And it does have particles of glitters. They're very thin and they're spread out, but they're there. They're noticeable. You are going to be able to see it. Let me go in with the highlighter, and I'm gonna be using this brush from Jacqueline Hill's. This blush to me is way too light. Like, you guys know how I am. I hate the struggle. Like, if I have to build and build and build, that product is not for me. I'm hoping that the one in the other palette is a little bit more punchy. And let me go in with the highlighter. Damn. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yo. I only apply a little bit of highlighter, and look how much it gave me. Look how intense it is. No way. Like, I can't believe that this highlighter is this intense with only that little bit. Like, I didn't even build it up. I don't need to build it up. Like, and this is dry. That's crazy. This is sickening that this highlighter looks like this. Wow. This shit looks so fire. Looking this pretty without makeup on bare skin, it's a plus. Like, wow. Now let's go in with the medium palette, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm picking up the cream blush. And yes, this one have way more pigmentation. I wasn't ready. Look at that. Oh my god, but it looks so pretty. Yes. I love the formulation. Like, it blends in the skin seamlessly, and you don't see where did it start, where did it end. Like, it looks so soft. So soft. Even though I have particles of glitters, because trust me, I don't like particles of glitters. Like, it's like a... Like, I'm really picky when it comes to that. But even though the formulation is so pretty, that I don't care. This is stunning. Oh, look at that. I love it. I love it. Like, no makeup, I'm ready to just go out just like this. A little bit of blush. Now let's see what's up with the highlighter on the darker palette. Oh my god, look at this highlighter, yo. Yo. This one is just more golden. But this is just so intense. Like, I'm bugging out right now. Like, I can't believe I did apply a little bit too much blush. You have to be careful with the blush. You have to make sure you don't apply a little bit too much, because it is looking a little bit burned. The combination of the blush and the highlighter, it's making it look a burn, because the blush is too red and the highlighter is too gold. So you have to make sure you apply very little of blush. and I apply too much, but I still love it though. Like, it looks so pretty, so pretty. Totally two different blushes and highlighter, which thanks to that, I appreciate that, because they actually look very similar on the palettes. This shade is doing something to me. Like, it's just like a very unique shade. Let me go take this off, let me go apply my foundation, my concealer, and I'll be back to create the eye looks. This light palette looks very washed out in camera, but okay. With my BK Beauty 202, I'm gonna be picking up the transition shade. This is a very pretty transition shade, and it is showing on medium skin. With my classic crease from Sonia G, I'm picking up the shade Crease, and I'm gonna apply right on my crease. With the same brush, I'm picking up the shade Smoke, and I'm gonna apply it on my outer V. Look how easy it is to create a look like this. If you're a beginner, the names on the shades, they help so much. With my flat definer from Sonia G, I'm bringing the Smoke shade all the way to my lower lash. With my inner corner brush from Sigma, I'm picking up the inner corner shade, and my brush is dry. Let me show you first how it looks like this, and then I am gonna wet it. You see, I don't really get that much intensity from it. Plus, I am getting a little bit of fallout. So let me wet my brush. Now look at the difference when you wet your brush. Look at that. No fallout. Look how pretty. So intense. For my lid, I'm going to be using the Jumbo Blender. This little brush from Sonia G. And again, let me pick up the shade, the outer corner. Let me show you how it looks dry. And then I'm gonna wet it. This is dry. And this is wet. Look at this. It's like day and night. Look at that shade if you wet it. It is so worth wetting your brush. Like, wet your goddamn brush. I love the eye look. Now let's go in with the blush. See how subtle it is? So after a while, it doesn't matter how much more you build it up, you're not gonna get no more pigmentation than this. This is the color, this is what it is, yeah. Look how juicy that looks. I love it. Like, that's just one pass. I'm not really gonna build it up. But let me just apply a little bit more, just for the sake of the video. Look at that. Is that there's no building it up, because if you build it up, you're gonna look like a lipo. Like, it's gonna be just way too much. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the exciting palette, which is the dark one. That's the palette that caught my attention from the pictures. And the transition color from this palette looks so yummy. And so pigmented. Like, it actually looks very dark for a transition color. I mean, normally transition shades should be a little lighter though. See, but this is what I like about this palette, that you don't have to build it up. Like, you only need a little bit to get the right amount of pigmentation. Look at this. Perfection. My classic crease from Sonia G, I'm applying the crease shade on my crease. See, all the shades in this palette, they're nice and pigmented. Right on my alley. With the same brush, I'm picking up the shade Smoke for my outer V. And this one is a very deep brown. See, it's very dark. And I like the fact that it's not patching up on me. With my BK Beauty 202, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the transition shade, just to blend the edges of the dark brown that I just applied. I love how the orangey caramel brown shade looks popping up there. With my flat defender from Sonia G, I'm applying the transition shade on my lower lash. And then with the same brush, I picked up a little bit of smoke and I'm gonna apply very close to my lower lash. For my lids, we're gonna be using the outer corner. And I'm gonna be showing you how it looks dry. You see how dry? It doesn't really give me nothing. You know, and it's just messy though. Like, it does have fallout. And then, yo, once you wet your brush, it's like a totally different shadow. Look at this now. Look at that. So pretty. With the same brush, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the inner corner shade with the tip of the brush, and I'm gonna apply right here on the center, right on the middle, going up very little. See? And that's just gonna give the eye look a little pop. It's gonna light it up. With my Sigma inner corner brush, I'm picking up the inner corner shade and I'm gonna apply it right here. I'm not really a fan of the inner corner shade in the dark palette. I think it's a little bit too dark, so it's giving me like a shadow. Let's go in with the blush from the dark palette, and this time I have to be careful and don't go bananas. Let me go in with the highlighter. Alright babes, so you already saw the application part of this video. Now it's time for my final thoughts, no BS, and why do I think about these palettes. I'm pretty sure you already know what I think about it because my excitement throughout the video was real. But I do. I really like the palettes and I really recommend you to pick them up. At least one. They are limited edition. I'm not sure to when. Hopefully they'll last throughout the holidays. They're beautiful palettes to have. I do like the dark one a little bit more than the light one, only because it's just a little bit more pigmented and we don't have to struggle as much. We don't have to build it up. They're smooth, buttery, they blend beautiful, and all the shades are gonna look stunning in all skin complexions. To be honest with you, I'm not looking at them like the light one is for light skin complexion and the dark one is for dark skin complexion. No, because even the light palette show up on me, and I know it's gonna show up on darker skin complexion than mine. It's really like, what do you like more? Do you like your shadows really pigmented, or you like your shadows more, you know, relaxed? I know I don't like the struggle. I know I hate to keep dipping and dipping trying to get some color payoff, and that's the reason why I love the dark palette way more than the light one. But if you don't mind, then the light one is beautiful. It have such a nice subtle shade. I love both of the eye looks, and I love the fact that we're getting the shades names exactly where they belong in the eye. So if you're a beginner, this is gonna help you so much. But even if you're not a beginner, this is gonna save so much time. Like, I never have time. So the fact that all I have to do is just pick up a brush, grab the shadow, and just apply it. Like, this eye looks must have took me less than 5 minutes. For real. And they look like a whole food bee that must have took me like 45 minutes. So my favorite is the dark palette, but I do like the highlighter that comes in the light palette more than the one that comes in the dark palette. But that's something I have to deal with. One thing I am going to tell you is that this highlighter, it is the best Natasha DENONA highlighter so far. Straight up. It is the creamiest, the most intense. Look at this reflection. So buttery, so smooth. The way it looks, the way it blends on the skin. All the way around, this highlighter is the best. Like, the formulation, she killed it. I just love how quick and easy and simple they are. They make your life easier. So yes, at least one of these babies is so worth it. Now, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about these palettes? Do you like them? You don't like them? Which one do you like more? The dark one? The light one? let me know. We finally made it to the end of the video. Thank you again for another great video. I love you all so damn much, to the moon and back. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscribing and staying with me forever and ever. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.